Hey everyone, Almost Josiah here, and today we are doing part 2 of taking a look at all the Wagdie burned. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, you can go ahead. I'm going to drop the link in the description below. But we ended at about the 600 Wagdie mark, which ended here with Pandira. And now we're going to keep on trucking. I think there's few enough left for us to go through the rest of them in this video. So without further ado, here we go. We got a lot of named ones here. Flavius Buttwig, Borchernin, Vastum the Vermin. We got a swirl in here as well. A lot of unnamed dudes. The Drunk Foolish Pilgrim. This, I think, is actually Tenacities, now known as Death. But he sent it into the festival tournament, and he got defeated round 4 or 3, I believe. Wagdie tournament.eth. So that's a fun callback. We got Probable Cause. This one is by Her Silence, I reckon. He likes those pun names. Roland Renoir. I remember the community member who this belonged to. I think he's an artist in this space. This one, Azegthoth, actually sent by Rolina Rama into the festival tournament as well. And you can see notable because the beard is outside the armor trait, which this is a death dealer doublet, I think. And you go into the community Discord, you type in !beard, and you're going to see a fun, cool animation he made with this one. Elise, this one belonged to Merlin, and died at the festival tournament, but her blood soaked into the festival grounds, which later was key to unlocking the gates of Turlo and solving the whole riddle of the ruined shrine. So there she is. Whoops, scrolled me all the way back. Where were we? 600. Okay, so we had Elise. This one, I've seen the user on Twitter. $426.eth. That's funny. But cool. He's got different language up here. Can't remember the person's Twitter handle, but Turin Nar. Don't remember this person. Any significance? Thornton Gray. Let's see what we got here. Thamior Meliamni. Is this one of Tali's? Not sure. Hail before Thamior, king of JM. JM. No idea. We got Tommy Boy. This is either Prince Hamdos or Golden Eels, I think. Let's see. Detreaty.eth. Oh, no, it's Brennan's. Tommy is actually a 7-year-old boy who's wearing a fake beard and his father's padded tunic. Not sure how he met his demise. We got Damon the Stargazer. That's a fun one. I don't know the lore behind this person. Sometimes I feel life long ago took the last breath from me, life itself the grand enemy, the white bride of wretched death, did guide me through gardens gray, the fruit of which would only fall to rot away. Amidst such vast gardens, even the sun itself doth seem so pallid, and the once glorious moon its pallor so unhallowed. 7 statues of Saturn's stance, perhaps the craft of a man still sadder. Fallen leaves of the thrice dead oak, a morbid portrayal of a once grand majesty. Nice stuff. This was Death's. Again, not sure how he died, but a lot of effort put into his bio, which is always nice to see. We got an infected here. We got Shivara with one of these worm of the spine traits. Not sure how he died. Her Silence, he died in the Burrow run. First one, I think. Her Silence sent in 2. This was when I think there was clear instruction to only send 1 Wagdie. And there are a handful of people who sent 2. Got away with it. Okay, we got some crowns. Ooh, I like this guy. This cleric. It's a nice one. Horny Bastard, King Ketchup. Nimwiz. Another nice crown. King's Sister. Somebody sent this into the last tournament. I want to say it's Itabashi. By Wagdie lore. You were all supposed to send it to this address, so it's not who owned it. I think it's Itabashi. We got another infected here. Ooh, Malark. Malark was the runner-up for the OG festival tournament. He survived and then got sent into the war, the Battle of the Burning Church. Is that what happened? Because it says that was his last location, so he couldn't have died at the tournament. This was one of her silences. Got another infected. Gerwin the Bard here. Ah, this one's mine. The Warden of Tangmore. Most recently met his demise at the wedding of Rain Man and Violet. Before that, he was staked at the to watch the final tournament outcome, with the whole reveal of Goldbeard's challenge was present for that. Wolmer, one of the 3 hosts of the Arcane Council saga. One of the many 3. Sent in by Golden Eel, I want to say. I think this is the one he staked. Prince Humperdinck. Oh, a clean decrepit called Basic. This was staked by Brennan in the Battle of her church. He's a basic decrepit, nothing more, nothing less. Very clean, that one. We got an infected boy here. Alden the Ascetic. I think this one was by Sisab, also known as Errant. Died in Logan Shame, so this was the Logungeon. Yep, he actually LARPed this character in one of his videos, which is fun. Math is not my strength. This is a fun one. What does it say? The return not to bear that dream, etc., etc. I am not a smart man. Ellipses by Mischievo. Not sure what context this guy died in. We have Link, a very rare Astorian adventurer trait. I think only 12 of them in the collection. Zelda in it. We have Alabast. Alabast sent by Bus in the festival tournament. Made it to the 4th or 3rd round as well. Captured at a young age, Alabast doesn't remember much outside the Crow's Den. When Bus returned, he took Alabast under his wing, teaching him how to fight to survive in this world. But Alabast knows we are all going to die. He's a fun one. Devon the Returned. Mongoose. Let me see if there's any fun lore with this. Devon was a childhood scoundrel who died before his time but was returned to life as a helpful spirit. He is cheerful fellow prone to mischief, plunged into the depths of the void, forsaking joy by none other than King Offling. Lucius the Blind. This was done by Enrique, one of his characters from the Burrow saga. Oh, he survived the Battle of her church. Almost killed in the Burrow. Yeah, well, I mean, either round 1 or round 2. We got a lot of lore on this row in particular. Here we have Greg. The body double for King Offling. He died suddenly. There's some meta lore behind this burn. I'm not going to get into it. There's also meta lore for this burn as well. This belonged to Tenacity, aka Death. Yes, Wagdie is not without its fair share of community drama. It's a nice one. Obviously, I think 1 of 2 with crowns, I want to say. Major asshole. John Doe. Black Decrepit. Who's this? Staked by Brennan, I want to say, based on the description. Latish. Merlin's minion. Went into the burrow, I think he sent this guy. Oh no. Battle of Her Church, I think. Rather. Arose once more. Leah Amakier, Jonathan Taylor, Sir Prancelot. Wagon. Ooh. This one was buses. Died at the Battle of Her Church as well. Ooh, wow, he made it. He was one of the 30 of Turlo, huh? He successfully collected the items left when bus was crushed. Oh, I see. So he must have sent more than one for that one. Herschel the Younger. Chastian. Rolina Ramas, I think. Ooh, sent to the pyre of Logan. We have small hands, big sword. That's probably what the joke is, isn't it? All right. Anton Evenwood. Archaeus the Necromancer. Prince Hamdo Resurrection Arc begins now. Her Silence. Another Spines of the Worm he burned, huh? Died during the Logungeon, it would seem. Another one of Merlin's minions. We have Bald and Bougie, Warren Garrick, the Mute. That's a great name for this Wagdie. I like it. Ooh, Occult Occurrences. During the Battle of Her Church, the Mute strangled Blath. Okay, so he has a kill streak of 1. Nice. I I like how he leaves footers. I think that's very fun. Santa's Little Stinker. This must have been one burned during Christmas of 2023 by Offling. Oh, I read this one. This is a bleak story. If you ever think that your day is just too good, type in this address and log into this and just read it here. Definitely will put you out of it. The Crimson Cap of Carnage. Brennan sent this one into the latest tournament. Nice seer combo. I think there's currently 2 of them in the collection. Made it to, I think he won 2 victories. Decrypit. First festival tournament, I believe. Can't remember who sent it though. Dash Daniel Quick, Dark Hark Dooth Fight, artist formerly known as, we'll never find out, Damwise the Daft. Rain. Okay, this one was Lost Cowboys. Rain, the quote-unquote failed map maker, I think is the title he gave him. Died during the Logungeon. I think he sacrificed himself. We have Guile. This one belonged to Don't Feed the Wolf. He burned it during a LARP story he was writing about his Turlo queens and trying to get the cockatrice eggs. Dark Lucius, counterpart to Young Lucius by Enrique, obviously. Cyborg Joe, Crescentius. Crescentius was one of the first combatants in the first tournament. Can't remember who sent. Got some unnamed boys. A very nice Wagdie burnt here. Lyle Kyle, this rare Eunuch's mask trait. What context? Ooh, by Cold World. Not sure how he died, though. We got Johnny Deephole. We are currently on 1600 Wagdie. I can't remember how many were burned. We got Newston, juxtaposition to Olston. Got Grotto Zenki. Bobbert the Page. This one was gifted. LARPed to create kind of a... it's not an alter ego. What is it? What's doppelganger? Doppelganger to Dilbert the Page. But Merlin did that, and he sent it to Wolf. Wolf put him in the tournament where Bobbert met his demise. Prince Dipfreeze. Urethmel, one of the 3 of the Arcane Council. Once again. A very nice decrepit. Nala Dardendrian. Gustavus the Healer. That's a fun one. What's the lore behind this? No lore. Uncle Brian .eth. Died in the battle of her church, it would seem. Ravage. I think this one's by Merlin. Sounds like one of his naming. Not sure. Wagdies of Destro entered into the festival tournament. Lil Dan Dan. Tristan Chattingham. This belongs to Bus. Killed most recently also at the wedding. The Bald Burner. Oh, man. Died during the festival tournament. Legendary, of course. Right after his death, I think Poof went to the marketplace, and there was only one other Wagdie with the Darkblade Beak and the Gorlong main combo, and he picked him right up. Still has him to this day. It's currently his Twitter PFP. None of this matters. The Winged Bald Bee. Another infected, another infected. Ooh. A Wormscale Parasite Burn. Kind of a rare trait as well. We have Kestrel, sent by Occult Occurrences into the second tournament. An Idiot's Helm Burn. And we're in the 2K mark now. Ox Merlin's High School Bully. I want to say PhD sent this. Common Soldier, this was Mugogi's entrance into the second tournament as well. Tony the Nude, Sigmund. Prince Maxim entered into the second tournament as well by Offling. And nope, we are not at the end yet. I can't remember how many were burned, but I guess we'll just do the rest of it. I don't want to split this into 3 parts. Lady of the White Tree. That's fun. Shadow, Agora's final cast. Another precious decrepit burn by Brennan. Turnip Head. Josiah's Wedding Bell. This was sent by Rolinarama to the second festival tournament. Got killed by beef. The two are working together on the Wagdie game, You Will Not Survive. And you know what? Okay, so apparently there's more to go. I'm gonna, let's see, we reached the 2,500 mark. So let's stop it here. There will be a part 3. And there you go. So I'll see you at that video. And thanks for watching. Have a good one.